We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Miami, the center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Villar.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
Wow, only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
A 1-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-1.
Hey! Full count, 3-2.
Line to the right side. Eaton. He's there, and he makes the catch for the out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Brian Anderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close.
1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Caleb Smith gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. Oh, what happened? He dropped it.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Kendrick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Weakly hit towards first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Aguilar is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. 1-1 now, the count to the Marlins first baseman. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
The 2-2 is taken high, but for a called strike three. So the base is empty here with one away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
One and one.
Ball one.
From the stretch. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ball two.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Back count 2-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Line to the right side. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman for his career in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run.
Zimmerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Zimmerman, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer. All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Drilled to first, reined in, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
In now for Washington, Starlin Castro, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball left outside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Anderson in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the ground to the left side. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 2-1. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Standing in, Isan Diaz, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And that misses. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Pitch on the way. Caleb Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. That's popped up. Coming in on it is Eaton, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Third inning, no score to this point. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
2 out with the man at first. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
High in the air down the right field line. Ramirez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So here now is the pitcher, Max Scherzer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is popped up. Alfaro is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. In now is Adam Eaton. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled off. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 0-2 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 hit down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nats get a run on the Zimmerman double. We played 4. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nats 1. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Miguel Rojas.
Scherzer looks in. Here it is.
1-0.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So digging in now, Isan Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. There's 1 on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Stepping up to the plate, Caleb Smith. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jonathan Villar. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
0-2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. First and second now, one man out. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. Reined in to second for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. Marlins strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For Washington.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starlin Castro. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Aguilar is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
As Drupal Cabrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Tanner Rainey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. from the stretch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. The pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Kendrick. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1. Here now is Trey Turner, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Set, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Line drive to center field. VR is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 22, Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. Ryan Harper will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Ryan Harper.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harold Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0 home.
Hey! That's out. 1-1.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Striding into the box, Miguel Rojas. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I got to count 2-2.
One out, nobody on. Softly hit to short. Turner gloves it. And there's out number 2.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Coming to the plate now, Isan Diaz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, Caleb Smith.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Eaton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramirez is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just 1 pitch.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready now, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score a ball in a gap.
Starlin Castro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wander Suero is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yan Gomes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knock. He's got a hitting streak going right now. He's certainly cognizant of that, guys. He needs a knock right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Suero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Strike 2 up in the zone. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. High chopper towards first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit weakly back to the mound. He's got it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now in the box, Victor Robles. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. (2-0) to the National center fielder.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Turner.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Yimi Garcia enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fouled off. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Garcia, a former Dodger, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Now back, second base.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Nope. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and one. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
1 and 2. Here it is.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikes. Strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1.
Hey.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Gomes gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Aguilar is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher.
Up next for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Popped up, and Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Now back, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. The Nationals look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th inning coming up. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher.
Eric Thames will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Adam Conley takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh-1 count. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
The 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Score remains 2-2. Sean Doolittle takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Doolittle pauses. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
John Birdie will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
John Birdie.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 61, Adam Conley.
Morgan Forsythe will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Morgan Forsythe.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this game is still tied at 2-2. John Birdie will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 5, John Birdie.
Brad Boxberger comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Boxberger, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And that's the first out.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in, Yan Gomes. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. The 0-1.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Here's a topper foul off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Nationals leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. 11th inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Doolittle pauses. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate. Two balls, 1 strike, the count.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Daniel Hudson, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson. Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Here it comes, 0-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Popped him up. Zimmerman has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
That's a ball.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 the count. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Eaton going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Miami's out in front, 4-2. Brandon Kinsler takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Brandon Kinsler.
Riding in once again, Adam Eaton singled homer run in his last time up.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery.
Inside, ball one.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Misses, ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Howie Kendrick comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Birdie is there, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22. Wow.
Stepping up now, Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. 0-1 the count. Two out with the man at first. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
4-2 the final score tonight. Brad Boxberger claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brandon Kinsler hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brad Boxberger. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Sean Doolittle. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals, 4-2. The Mets swatted 4 home runs in this one as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros, 9-8. The Padres pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta, 4-2. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 9-4. The Brewers completed a short 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-3. The Chicago Cubs combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 10-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-1. The Colorado Rockies smacked 15 team hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 11-0. The San Francisco Giants broke out of a 10-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-4. The Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-1. The Tampa Bay Rays took down the Red Sox on the road 3-1. Carlos Gonzalez was unconscious at the dish, driving in 9 runs, leading the Mariners to a victory over the White Sox 15-6. The win was their 6th in a row. The Royals only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 9-0. The Minnesota Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-4. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.